Okay, fucking God, man. Hopefully. I am not enjoying this. Okay, that looks much better. Looks much better. I don't know for sure. In fact, it still looks laggy. This is pissing me off, bro. This is actually pissing me off. This is oh my god. Okay. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Let's. You know what? I think this is a sign for me to just like start not even exclusively, but I think I'm gonna chill with the dual streaming for a while at least, unless I like pay for this service. Ugh, boy. Okay. It looks better though. Is it better for you guys? Are things moving for you guys? Is it better? Are you gonna take us out back again to ease our suffering, boss man? No, we ain't doing none of that. Mm-mm. Nah, none of that needs to go on. This shit just needs to work. What's good, Kuribo? Hey, Mugetsu, I saw you say you 26. Yeah, you are Unk too, nigga. First off, you graduated 2 years after me, bro. You are Unk too. Yeah, so far, okay, good. That's good. All right, boy, oh boy. All right, we got like 6 more chapters, so I'm going to keep reading. Hopefully everyone will come back. I'm just going to keep reading though. Where were we? And I'm probably going to delete those last 2 lives. Yo, easy versus swamp, very good battle. Easy 2-1. Ah, fuck! I forgot easy versus swamp was going on. What's good, Tay? How you doing, bro? I forgot easy versus swamp was going on. I'm at the catch that. Setting aside possible godhood, let's get back to the original topic. You're saying that these various cheat-like powers of Eida and Daemon are originally abilities that the Shibai fellow possessed. I'm sure I'm older than all of y'all. How old are you, Kai? That's right. Transplanting DNA harvested from Shibai's remains results in the endowing of one or more of his abilities. Yes, I've been listening. It's just transplanting a person's ability into someone else. Even using scientific ninja tools would be difficult with current human technology. However, having now witnessed numerous tech beyond human intellect, like at the airship's crash site and in young Kawaki's body, I cannot say with any surety that it is impossible. Lock in, just remove the minute long one. Keep the first one. Lock in, just remove the minute long one. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna keep the first one. I got you, Kuribo. No, you're not wrong. I do gotta lock in and finish this shit. I turned 30 just 5 days ago. Hey, man, that's what's up, bro. We all getting there. You ain't too much older. Alright. That's low Shikamaru. You think I'd make... Oh, wait, did I skip something? Okay, I can't say it's impossible. Did Shikamaru say something? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, yeah. That's low Shikamaru. You think I'd make things up at this point? Don't pay my cautious nature any mind. To be blunt, I just can't get myself to trust you. Now, go on, Amado. Shibai's various abilities were quite incredible. It's sad. Without needing to weave signs as with ninjutsu, he generated storms with the wave of his hand, and called forth thunderbolts with just an angry roar. Given the name Shinjutsu, such godlike abilities were neither ninjutsu nor sage arts. They were phenomena equivalent to divine miracles. Alright, let's read that again. Without needing to weave his signs, without needing to weave signs as with ninjutsu, he generated storms with a wave of his hand and called forth thunderbolts with just an angry roar. Now, my question would be, is this jutsu based or natural based? Does he have the ability of storm from the X-Men? Or are these all jutsu based things? Not ninjutsu, but jutsu based things. Given the name Shinjutsu, such godlike abilities were neither ninjutsu nor sage arts. They were phenomena equivalent to divine miracles. Okay. So I guess the furthering of my question is, do these things take chakra? I don't know. Shinjutsu. In addition to Eida and Daemon's abilities, Code's claw marks are also Shinjutsu, as are the Sukuna Hikinono and Daikoten that Kawaki inherited from Isshiki. Hold up, I need to wipe my glasses. Hi-ya. Ba ba na 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 na. Alright. And the immortality art that enables resurrection. Karma. So that's all Shinjutsu. In fact, ninjutsu itself fundamentally attempts to reproduce phenomena similar to Shinjutsu through weaving signs and concentrating one's chakra. With all due respect, are you saying our ninjutsu are nothing more than a pale imitation of these Shinjutsu? Sarada, did I offend you? I am simply stating fact. Putting aside the necessity of that, I think I do know pretty well that the Otsutsuki technological capabilities far exceed our own. And I've got questions. Oh yeah. With karmic resurrection, he ought to live forever. So why is he a corpse? Or did someone kill Shibai? I don't know. I don't know what really happened. It's certainly possible that he was killed, but what if, after many cycles of evolution, he ascended to a higher dimension where a physical body isn't required? If so, if no body is needed, neither are resurrection nor vessels. It's a hypothesis that Shibai deliberately discarded his body. Okay. Let's read that again. What if, after many cycles of evolution, he ascended to a higher dimension where a physical body isn't required? See, physical body. Phraseology can get very nuanced. When we say physical, do we mean a non-corporeal form? Or a form made of, like, a form made entirely of energy that doesn't have any type of matter associated with it? Is Shibai a thought? Or a thought? It gets very interesting. Just things to consider. I see. On the one hand, it sounds like crazy talk, but if a god is meant to be a flawless being, then that theory does have some merit. What are we talking about? Apologies, I got sidetracked. What I'm trying to say here is that Otsutsuki powers contain hope to make what is possible to us possible, such as bringing my daughter back to life. Bring his daughter back to life. Then we see Delta. It was right in front of our faces the whole time. Delta is Amado's daughter. Delta, you shouldn't be here. I know, but I really wanted to see Eida. Don't tell Shikamaru, okay? No way. Besides, the sensory unit will detect you right away. At least I didn't show up over over there. Just let me look at her. No, you're particularly suggestible. Come on, I'm not going to get in trouble. Please, just a few minutes. I'll stay right here. Please, pretty please. Delta, time to go to sleep. And that knocked her out. Her emergency shutdown code. There is no dress code. I'm so sorry. She just flew off. I haven't run like this in ages. Poor class rep. She's not supposed to be able to disobey either Dr. Katatsuki or me. Her program needs to be checked. Interesting. So I'm going to guess the human side of Delta is stronger than the mechanical side of her. But then again, if that were true, her mechanical side wouldn't allow her to shut off, right? Her mechanical side should override that order and want her to go see. I'm sorry, her human side should override that order and want her to go see Delta. I don't know how it works, but yeah. Bring your dead daughter back to life. You did mention before that your daughter died 12 years ago. 12 years ago, that sounds when I was born. My daughter, Akebi, suffered from a terrible disease. It was an unknown cause. No drug or cure was effective. It was fatal illness that doctors had given up. That doctors had given up on. But I didn't rail against them because I'd already discovered a way to resolve the issue. I'd make her a new body via cloning. I didn't care about the ethics anymore. It seemed logical to give her a totally new shell rather than fix up a defective product. After all, this was a field that I'd long tinkered in. The bar was significantly easier to clear than developing new meds. Akebi died a short time later, yet I wasn't sad. At least, not at that point. I plugged away in a race against time. I'm not going to read all that shit. It's fine. But she was a total stranger. Cool. So he did end up making a clone, but she was a total stranger. That's all we need to know from this. She definitely retained Akebi's memories in full, yet she wasn't Akebi. It wasn't just her personality, her humanity. It's difficult to explain, but it seems a human's consciousness is more than just aggregation of memories. You didn't think that, Amado? Real. And finally, it hit me that my daughter no longer existed. That's when he appeared. He said he'd reunite me with her if I assisted him. Nigga, he's gonna kill you. What you think? You think he's a god? He's gonna kill you. And that was Gigan, as an Otsutsuki Isshiki, right? When his objectives were achieved, he'd reward me by reviving my daughter. He was gonna send you to your daughter, boy. That was the deal. I aligned with Kara as a last hope, not knowing that his goal, the chakra fruit, would come at the cost of his planet's life. At this planet's life. Fulfill Kara's mission to get your daughter back, but the planet would die. What an untenable decision. Okay, good. So you gave your daughter up and decided to take down Isshiki. I was prepared to do anything for her, but what's the point if there's no planet to live on? Don't get me wrong, though. I haven't given up on my daughter at all. Jigen never specified how he was planning to revive my daughter. It's even possible he may not have ever intended to do so. But as I worked towards taking him down, I discovered the mechanism of karmic resurrection. It's what Isshiki was trying to do through vessels. And my attempt to reproduce Akebi using a clone was almost identical. Okay. So his methodology of creating a clone daughter was pretty similar to karmic resurrection. Cool. My failed efforts at reproducing personality, which crossed into the domain of the gods, was possible only with the miracle of godly power, the Genjutsu Karma. So he thinks that he can develop personality, or what makes a human being really, through the power of the Otsutsuki. I really think he's just having wishful thinking at this point. Yeah, I really think it's just wishful thinking. Now I get it, what Mr. Amado was planning to use Kawaki's karma for. I added Akebi's data to Kawaki's reconstructed karma. All Kawaki has to do is implant karma into a new cloned body that I'll prepare. That should be enough to revive Akebi. You know, I totally thought Mr. Amado was plotting something a lot worse. Eida. Yes, she can hear. I can't trust Amado's tale, including whether or not he really had a daughter or not. I want proof. Can you check with your Senreigan? How dare you? Hey Shikamaru, don't you think that's a bit much? I'm just making sure, don't take offense, Amado. This is my job. You've quite the awful person Oh, you've quite the awful personality, Shika dear, but I kind of like it. Good to hear. Now, if you would. Whoa, that's harsh, Uncle Shikamaru. Hey boy, react if you can hear me. Uh-oh, Momo's back. Momo's back. I was wondering why your petty thoughts were suddenly available to me, but this confirms it. Momoshiki. Hey, what's going on? A new effect that apparently arose from having supplemented some of your damaged flesh with my data. It seems our thoughts are crossing over. This isn't mind transfer jutsu. Momoshiki's thoughts are echoing inside my head. Gah, it is grating, but never mind. Just don't let Kawaki catch on. Oh my god, am I sick? I'm about to fucking sneeze again. What the hell is going on? The fuck? I don't know what's happening to me. But at least the stream's doing fucking okay. Let's see what we happened about. Easy 2-1. Locking, just remove the minute long one. Yep. I think it's just jutsu based. Wouldn't Hashirama's regen count in the same regard since he didn't need to weave hand signs just to heal? You know what? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Actually, that sounds about right. Swamp low-key trash. I'm surprised people like him. They just enjoy his accent. Hey, Ray, why didn't you tell me you watch battle rap, my nigga? Yeah, nah, Swamp is cool. I don't really like him as a person, but I think he's okay battler. Dude, the Shibai just reached the power level where his Reiruku is enough to see hollows. He stumbled upon one, got saved by a Shinigami, and got invited to Soul Society as an apprentice. We back. Chaos Edge, the spirit of the wrath, has joined the chat. Yo, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Bro literally just got to the Soul Society. Bro literally just became a plus, got accepted into the Soul Society, and is now training under Byakuya and Renji. I'm definitely sure I'm sick, by the way, too. Don't know how I got sick over the course of 2 days, but hell, it happened. I feel like I'm going to be sick by tomorrow. And I didn't bring any medicine with me. Anyways. Alright. God, it's grating, but never mind. Just don't let Kawaki catch on. I'd rather not tangle with him again. Sweet. About what Amado just said. There's something off about it. You distrust him too, just like Shikamaru? Then again, that whole part about gods and Shibai, it was sounding real shady to me. Sorry, but the Shibai part is true. He was an Otsutsuki who, as Amado correctly guessed, is no longer in this dimension. What? For real? The same with Shinjutsu. Hold up. Let's go back. We gotta read that again. Hold up. Let's see. Where is it? Alright. By repeatedly undergoing karmic resurrections, Shibai cheated death, devoured many fruit over several millennia, and eventually the cumulative evolution led to godhood. What we're looking for is if the dimension thing is a consistent through both what Amado and Momoshiki are saying. I have to read it again though. Alright. Resulting in power and his abilities. His powers, Shibai's various abilities were quite incredible, it said. Yada, yada, yada. Shinjutsu, yes. Alright. I don't know what really happened. It's certainly possible that he was killed, but what if after many cycles of evolution, he ascended? He ascended to a higher dimension where a physical body isn't required. Okay. Somewhere deep in my heart. Alright. Okay. As Amado correctly guessed, is no longer in this dimension. Okay. Alright, cool. That checks out, I guess. What, for real? The same with Shinjutsu? I too have observed this plane a long time and have an intimate understanding of all extant Shinjutsu. Then you're saying he's lying about his daughter? Who knows? I have no knowledge of that. It is Eida's ability that is bothering. Oh, it is Eida's ability that is bothering me. Huh? Amado asserted that Eida's abilities are Shinjutsu, and her Senreigan certainly is so. However, that love charm power cannot be. So if Momo was paying attention, though, he would know it's not just love, though. It's like vertigo, headaches, love charm, unbalancing, and all this other stuff. As I said just now, I know all Shinjutsu, but I've never heard of such an ability. In short, it is possible that Amado is lying. What are you saying? That it's a type of scientific ninja tool or something? Plus, why would he need to lie about that? Indeed, that is what raises the question. It was only a quick peek, but Amado's daughter, Sanzu Akebi, did exist. She died when she was 24. At the very least, those events he told us about were all true. Happy now? Thank you, yada, yada, yada. I'm just doing my job. Don't pretend you're innocent while criticizing others. And what about our situation? How long will we be linked? It's not as if I want to be doing this either. Our thoughts are leaking to each other against our wills. That's easy for you to say. You better not be trying to trick me. Babble away. I, for one, hope it will be brief. You know. And Boruto's eye goes white. That just ain't what a friend does, you hear? Mitsuki. Found him over here. You have managed to truly anger me. What was that? Looks like he just got a foreshadow fishback flash. Let me turn the heat on. It's cold in here. I'm sick. Oh no, Pappy. Oh, Pappy. Well, that's what happens when you get sick. You start feeling like it's fucking cold, and when it's cold, it's hot, and I might not go to work tomorrow. We'll see, though. Where are we at? Chapter 76. 4 more chapters. Let's go. Woohoo! All right. So we're going to go through this faster. What was that? What was that scene just now? Even if in fragments, it seems you were able to see the same tabula that I did. So, Boruto can also peer into the future with the Byakugan. I don't know how he's peering into the future, but okay. But none of those visions were familiar. Does that mean they're all events happening in the future? Those blue eyes shall eventually take everything from you. So he's talking about his own blue eyes, probably. I think I understand. In order to bring your daughter back after the communication, so you tweak Kawaki's karma to make it possible. Is that right? Yada, yada, yada. Sorry to bother you again, Eida, but what kind of person was the original Akebi? For example, is there any chance that she might be dangerous and have hostile intentions towards Konoha? Konohamaru, look, I'm starting to call this dickhead Konohamaru. Shikamaru, shut up. No one cares about Konoha, bro. Stop it. This hasn't been about Konoha since the shit started. Stop. A strange question to ask me, but from what I can tell, she was just an ordinary girl. At the very least, she was nothing at all like Delta. Alright, cool. This is all good stuff. Don't know if I need it. Either way, this is a private matter between Amado and Kawaki, and since it won't endanger the village, I don't intend to interfere. But why do you keep this to yourself? Because it was none of your business. What could any of you have done to help me, Lord Hokage? I simply wanted to push things along carefully, especially since Kawaki loathes karma. I've hated karma, that's for sure. I only ever thought about getting rid of it because I considered it the main cause of all the crappy stuff that happened to me. But I was wrong. The true cause was those damn Otsutsuki who embedded the karma in me. So it's not the karma itself, it's the people that use karma, Otsutsuki. If it weren't for them, I probably wouldn't have ended up as the punching bag of these monsters with crazy abilities either. And most of all, Lord Seven's life wouldn't have been threatened. Just answer one question, Amado. This daughter that you plan to resurrect with my karma, you swear that she won't turn into some new Otsutsuki? To be absolutely frank, I really don't know how it'll turn out, since there's no precedent. The only thing that's certain is that this is my final option. Mr. Amado. Hey, Shikadare, I'm tired. Can we call it a day? Well, Eida and the others did just arrive at Konoha earlier today. Good point. Sorry to have to prioritize our needs over yours. It's okay. We need to adapt to our new life quickly, too. Let's talk again tomorrow. Okay. Everyone's awake but Daemon. I like that. So it's morning. It's kind of awkward to ask this, but if Otsutsuki are who you want to date, then I'm a potential match too, right? So I pick such a lousy grouch like Kawaki. Have you looked in the mirror? Don't make me state the sad truth, man. Hey, I wasn't asking you. Damn it, that was close. I almost thought about killing that brat. So, here's the thing, right? Boruto did actually think about it. What he didn't do was picture it. That's the big difference. He thought the thought of, I want to kill you, but he didn't picture it. He didn't conjure it up as an image in his mind. That's why the reflection did not kick in. Of course, you're wonderful too, Boruto, but look, you're only 12, and I'm already 16. What? That's it? Shouldn't age not matter? That's why I told you it was your looks. You're so dense. I'm gonna slaughter. Oh look, again. We have Boruto declaring something even, and his reflection is not kicking in. Why? Because he's not actually conjuring up images in his mind or in his head that will cause reflection to trigger. I'm nice. I do this shit in real time. Hey, you were in a partnership with Code until recently, right? You used him in order to get near me. He hates me to death. Plus, I'm Ten-Tail's fodder, and yet he said he would never go after me in deference of you. Deference means extreme respect. You sold Boruto out to Code, didn't you? In exchange for my safety, because an alliance between you and Code would never hold up without such an agreement. Well, Eida. He said my name. Oh my gosh, he said my name. I'm like super happy. Your face says it. Your face says I'm right. Wow, Kawaki, you've got brains, you bastard, despite your looks. So you don't care about me because I'm just Ten-Tail's fodder. Give me a break. Just as I thought. The only people who ever want something from me are generally all scum. Hey, you better stop talking back. Want me to make you Want me to make you hurl everything you just ate up? Hold on, both of you. Oh my god, I am fucking sick. Oh, shit. Oh, son of a bitch. Shit. How the fuck did I get sick? Oh, fuck me. I said, hey, what's up? Hello. Took you pretty soon as you came in the door. She my track queen, and we hit the dance floor. Everybody hating, we just call them fans, though. Alright. We're reading pretty fast. That's good. Eida puts her hands on the table. There aren't enough girls here. I can't express myself properly like this. Huh? Sarada is nearby, isn't she? Call her over. Kake too. Kake? Kake Sumare, her too. Some of them right now. So that's the deal. Well, in that case, I guess I gotta go. Oh yeah, this is worrisome. Maybe I should go too. Shut up, Mitsuki. Not like Not you like me. You're too susceptible to her charm. You're on standby with me. Shut up, Konohamaru. You. Anyways, Eida asked for me, but why? I don't know, but she named you specifically. Can you do it, class rep? I'll give it my best. Oh no, I can't let you go alone. No, you stay here, Delta. If you tag along, I'll put you to sleep again. You meanie, ha ha ha. I swear to keep a better eye on her this time. Sorry, Shikida, I'll come too, since I wasn't affected by her charm, like Inoji and Chocho. I already have my dad's permission. I hate these failed attempts to make these kids meaningful in the last 4 chapters of the show. Shikida, get the fuck out of here. Thanks, what a relief. I'm sorry, Shikida, it's nice to meet you, but... And look at this simp, he was fucking I don't mean to curse. Look at this sucker. Look at him. He's a simp. He's simping. Hard as mess. Would you mind going home? Sure, no problem. I wasn't planning on staying anyway. Then why did you even come? Why? So was it just that he hadn't gotten a good enough look at her yesterday? This is bad. At this rate, class rep and I will also... Sorry, Sarada. Good luck. Thank you for coming, Sarada and Sumire. Try as hard as possible not to look at her straight in the eye. You will come with me. Let's talk somewhere away from the boys. Will they be okay? Boruto, I hate... Never mind, it's okay. I can't get mad at every little thing in this. I gotta chill out. If she tries anything shady, we just take her out. That's what we're here for to begin with. That's my line, Kawaki. You understand the situation, right? Quit getting riled up, both of you. I don't think Eida wants any of us fighting. I just can't when he's right in front of me. I get all strange and freeze up. I can't even look him straight in the face. And yet, this reaction all makes me a little happy. Because no one else in the world can make my heart race like this. I feel like it's true love. This girl, is this really all she thinks about? It's almost kind of stupid. What do you think, Sarada? Yeah, for sure. I totally get it. I think it happens to everyone when they find true... what an incredible force. It's overwhelming. It's just looking her in the eyes. Once you turn on your Sharingan, then you might have an incredible force that might be overwhelming. May I call you Eida? Of course, Samurai. That'll make me happy. Thanks. So what is it that you like about Kawaki? Let's see. That he's an Otsutsuki who won't be swayed by my ability is a given, but to be absolutely honest, I really don't know myself, why my chest gets all tight just thinking about him. Sarada, class rep, what's up? Listen to me calmly. Don't show any reaction. It's just a hunch, but are you not affected by Eida's charm ability? How are they talking? We're going to stop here for a second. Swamp Maluki trash. I'm surprised people like him. They just enjoy his accent. Oh yeah, I already read that. I've been watching battle rap for most of my life, LOL, since Freestyle Fridays and 160 Park. Oh shit, hey Red, you a true fan. I didn't know that, bro. We gotta talk about some battles some days. Dude, Boruto ruined Naruto. Yeah. That's so dramatic. I'm telling you, the Shibai just left the physical realm and joined the spiritual realm. Also, one said high direction, the other said different direction. Exactly, bro. That's what I had to go back and check. And we'll see how things unplay, but that's what I kind of had to go back and re-reference last check. Because one is human, the other isn't. Hagoromo did the spiritual, Shibai did the mathematical. Well, I mean, we actually gotta see that though too. We can claim that, but we actually gotta see it. I doubt Shibai went into the spiritual realm because people can already enact with that place, so it's probably higher. Well, when you say people can interact with that place, what do you mean? I don't know a single person that were pregnant. Mobley, I'm not pregnant. I'm not. All right, I'm just sick. Some fucker I interacted with probably didn't wipe his fucking hands when he sneezed or some shit. Probably at the gym. I go to the gym a lot. Probably someone didn't wipe down their equipment, or I probably didn't wipe down someone's equipment. Yeah. Shikida has been Boruto's ride or die homie since episode 1. And they're just now giving him a role to fill in this arc. What do you mean how they're communicating? Bro, lol. Girl logic, abstract. They communicate telepathically. Girls, well, yeah, they actually do, don't they? See, but, hey, Red, I didn't know Ino was connecting all of them right now. And if this is true, Ino should be able to hear every word they're saying as well. Oh, I hadn't noticed at all because I was so tense, but I might actually be fine. I'm not captivated by her. Am I right? You see, Sarada, for whatever reason, I seem to be unaffected too. But how? What's going on? Why are the two of us okay? Stay calm, Sarada. Don't get flustered. Listen, if Eida finds out about this, it'll likely be bad. What about you, Sarada? Huh? What do you mean? What do you think about Boruto? Huh? Boruto? Pretend like you're her captive. Don't let her catch on. Why would it be bad? Think about it. Those who become Eida's captives can't even think about attacking her. But the two of us would actually be able to attack her. In short, there's a high probability that Eida would deem us security risks. Sarada, are you not feeling well? I'm fine. I just can't get my heart to stop pounding. Sigh, I really hate this cursed ability. Thanks to it, I can't have an ordinary boyfriend. I can't even hope for ordinary friends. Team E, you're late in reporting in. What the heck is Nishi doing? I'm not reading all this shit. Okay. Take that. Yeah, what was that move? Not fair. You were too young to ever hope to win against me and Pokinane. You're saying you're not Eida's captive, Sumire, and neither is Sarada? Okay, cool. So Shikamaru is notified. That's how it appears. Though I have absolutely no idea. Does Eida know? No, she doesn't seem to have noticed yet. Listen, make sure you're not found out, especially by Daemon. If our charm doesn't work on you, it means it's possible for you to kill Eida. You get what I'm saying? If they catch on, your lives may be in danger. Have you spoken to Boruto and Kawaki? No, not yet. It's better if you don't tell anyone else who knows about who could accidentally leak it. Who knows who could accidentally leak it? Right. I don't dare hope to be your number one. I know that it's not possible, and I'm not Otsutsuki, and I'm no Otsutsuki. So, how about we just be ordinary friends? Listen, Daemon is continuously watching Boruto and Kawaki, but you two are different. You both can get close to Eida without raising the alarm and catch her by surprise. Putting aside the issue of what to do about Daemon in the future, Konoha, where we are to determine that Eida is an enemy. If in the future Konoha were to determine that Eida is an enemy, the ones to bring her down may very well be you two. I have it now. The identity of her charm's power. Not you again. What did you just say? Do not concern yourself. Our thoughts merely crossed over again. Think of it like I was just talking to myself. That all depends on the details. So what about her charm's power? You bastard, you're gonna blank out your mind and stop thinking about anything? I won't let you. Hey, Boruto. That look on your face, who are you talking to? Huh? You. You're there, aren't you? Quit skulking around and come on out. Otsutsuki Momoshiki. Kawaki is like a hound dog, bro. What are you talking about? Momoshiki is not around. Chill out. I ain't asking you. Hey, you can hear me, right? Otsutsuki bastard. Stop that. What are you doing? We're in the middle of an important mission. Remember, this is no time for infighting. Stay out of this, Sarada. Otsutsuki don't care whether we're in the middle of something or not. That's for sure. Stand down, Kawaki. Let go of Boruto right now. You bystanders, shut up and listen. That bastard Momoshiki's up to something. That's what my gut is telling me. And you stop and recall Naruto's face when he saw that his son was dead. You haven't forgotten, have you? So calm down and really ponder what it is you actually need to do. Hey, where are you going? A minor errand. Leave me alone. Hey, active mission, remember? No personal business allowed. Kawaki, damn brat, sensory unit. Kawaki's left the house. Start tracking his chakra. Apologies, I can't detect him. What? I suspect he's erased his chakra. That bastard. Damn it, where'd he go? So he used Sukuna's vessel to shrink himself down. You guys too. No wandering around on your own. Don't be such a stickler. It's not attractive. Boruto, Kawaki's erased his chakra signature. Can you search for his presence, like when he snuck out of the village? I sense him. I can tell he's around, but damn it, I can't pinpoint his exact location. Eida has left too. Hey, don't look, Mitsuki. You'll be seduced again. What the heck is Kawaki thinking? Abandoning such an important mission. What's the big deal? He's not a child. Yeah, so I'm glad she said that. Kawaki is not a ninja of the Leaf Village. He has no obligation to stay in a damn house to where he's confined and can't leave without Shikamaru's permission to wipe his ass. He has no obligation for any of this shit. If he wants to leave and blow off some steam, they should have just let him fucking leave and blow off some steam. Let's go, girls. Hold it right there. What do you think you're doing? You don't have permission to go out. Get back inside. Like, why would Boruto even try that? No thanks. Or rather, could you not order me around? Yeah, like, why would you even try that? What? If you try to block me from doing what I want, I don't care to butt heads, but I won't play nice with you. You hear that, Shikamaru? Orders. It can't be helped. Let her do what she wants for now. Just don't take your eyes off her. That's your assignment. Have Sarada and Misumari go with you, Eida. You and Eida. We'll pursue Kawaki on our end. Sigh, yes, sir. Bug is an alcoholic. Bug is clearly an alcoholic. He has not stopped drinking since he got there. I still can't get comfy around these creepy soldiers of yours. How many are you up to now? Of these claw grime fellas? Let's see. Well over 1,000 at this point, including the ones I'm storing away. I shouldn't have asked. I'd love to launch an attack on Konoha with them, but Eida's there, so sadly there'd be no element of surprise. I mean, it's not like Konoha has any capable ninja in the village anyway. Like, you could do it. It wouldn't really matter if she could see it coming or not. 1,000 monsters split off from the Tentails? That's right. He's calling them claw grime. Their numbers are still growing. I don't know what the final count will be. Are these claw grime strong? They're pieces of Tentails. I don't think they'd be weak. So, just for confirmation, Shikamaru isn't stronger than random pieces of the Tentails that he fought when he was a fucking kid. Imagine that. Code feels that Kawaki stole everything from him, including Isshiki and me. Right, we get it. I feel out of place. Like this is a completely girls only world. I wish they'd hurry it up. Heh, no wonder you ain't popular. I don't want to hear it from you. Plus you're weak. No redeeming qualities at all. You're too strong, you freak. Everyone who met us at the station was small fry too. Aren't there any decent fighters here in this village? Ugh, fuck, I'm about to sneeze. Just wait till you meet. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, man. This is fucking up my reading. Golly. Oh gosh, man. This is annoying. Why? Why when I want to finish Boruto, I get all sneezy and wheezy and shit? Anyways, aren't there any decent fighters in this village? Daemon's on the look. He's on the hunt. He's on the prowl. He sees Himawari. You, who are you? Huh? What? Hey, Daemon, Himurari, big bro. Big bro, hey, get off of her. Let go. You're Boruto's little sister? Sorry, Hima. You're out shopping. Yeah, the usual bread and black tea, the ones mom likes. You're on a mission, right? Yeah, despite how it looks. Come on, let's go back, Daemon. Daemon blitzes over to Himurari, acts like he's going to hit her, stops short. Boruto grabs him again. Hey, what the heck? Why didn't you dodge it? It should be easy for the likes of you. See, this is what I don't like. I don't like the fact that this is annoying because whatever hidden, untapped potential that lies within Himawari was never set up. It's not set up. And if you want to say this is the setup, then where's the fucking precedent for this even being a thing in Naruto? Like, if you want to use this to say, hey, she's more strong than she looks, don't judge your book by its cover. Where is the precedent in Naruto or Naruto Shippuden for people having latent power that can be sensed by other people? Because that's all this is right here. He senses her latent power, her latent strength, which she should be able to do, despite her not ever training, despite her not being a shinobi. I don't like this. Anyways, tells her it's not a ninja. Since they're all stubborn problem children. Oh, Boruto shows up. Sorry to be a pain, Kawaki. How do you... The lookouts are incompetent as usual because they rely solely on detecting chakra. This should be obvious, but don't tell anyone I'm here. What about your mission? Take a seat. I want to talk to you. Look at him ordering the Hokage around. Look at him bossing around the leader of their fucking village. Look at him bitching Naruto. I'm sorry. This is just how I feel. He invades their house, technically his house too, while on a mission, uninvited. He didn't get permission to leave. In fact, he's sneaking out. Then he tells Naruto, he takes a seat first. Like he's the mob boss of the Leaf Village. Like he is the actual leader of the village. He takes the seat first. It says, take a seat. I want to talk to you. He's putting Naruto on game. How does this work? How does this work? It'll be dinner time when Hima gets home. Why don't you stay and eat too? And then Naruto's not even going to reprimand him for leaving his mission? This is called favoritism right here. It's Shikamaru we're talking about here. That's like expecting Kiba being stronger than the 10-tailed fisher clones he fought in the war. I would have just thought by now, bro, you wouldn't be afraid of 10-tails clones at all. It's not like that 10-tails is stronger than the other 10-tails, is it? It's probably Eida affecting you through the manga action. Ayo, real shit? That bitch probably is causing some spell to go on with me, bro. Get me sick and shit. Shikamaru never said he would lose to it. He said, is it strong? Alright, he didn't say he... Alright, I'd have to actually go back because I don't remember what he fucking says about the claw rhymes. "1,000 monsters split off from the 10,000. That's right. These claw rhymes. Oh no, yeah. He says they must be strong, right? Are these claw rhymes strong? They're pieces of the 10-tails. I don't think they'd be weak. So he thinks they're strong. That's the issue. He thinks that they're strong. But these claw rhymes shouldn't be superior to the ones he fought as a teenager. See, if it was Luffy, Kawaki would have got checked. Oh yeah, absolutely. If this was Luffy or Ichigo, Kawaki's getting checked at the door. I can agree with that. Like how Yami was actually a spot of zero and being stronger than second Resurrection made no sense at all, but we gotta live with that. See, but the thing is, what I'm saying is, though, with Yami, there was no he might be strong. He just wasn't strong until he became a Spada number 0. With her, it's she has never been strong, but now she has enough power to challenge fucking Daemon? Like, really stop and consider and think about that. This would put Himawari's potential over Isshiki, Naruto, Sasuke, Boruto, Jigen, Code. You see the issue with that? She's done nothing to lay the groundwork. The authors have done nothing to lay the groundwork for this potential power. Like, he said you should have easily been able to dodge that. You know who can't easily dodge his attacks? People like Code. So that would suggest Hima now is stronger than Code. Limiters off. Makes no sense whatsoever. I don't like that. Not a fan. Not a fan. Let's keep going. It'll be dinner time. I'm grateful to you, truly. This again, stop it. It's getting creepy. You changed me from a bastard who was just a vessel. I was a walking corpse who had no reason to live. You breathed life into me. You exaggerate. You were plenty fine from the start, if you ask me. A kind-hearted person who was willing to sacrifice himself to protect others, just as you did with Himawari and me. You enabled me to do so by awakening this version of me that I didn't know existed. I would do anything to protect you, even die, without hesitation. My world revolves around you, to an extent that even surpasses me. But this world we live in is full of crap, and generally, good people like you are the ones who die first. So long as gigantic pieces of crap like the Otsutsuki are running around muck, well, it's the job of us ninja to dispose of such bastards, right? No, ninja are simply those who die earlier. That's the extent of it. I don't get what you're saying. I only know this now that I've gained their powers, but that's what comes of taking on Otsutsuki. Whether a ninja or not, you have no choice except to be killed. I really don't want you to die, so I've decided. I'll destroy the Otsutsuki, every last one of them, using their own powers, to root them all out. Every last one? I came here to follow procedure, because I shouldn't do this without telling you. Wait, Kawaki, are you saying... Do you know what my first thought was when I found out Boruto was alive? That I'd failed to take him down. Ooh, that's deep. I see why Hinata's crying. That's kind of cold, though, too. I even felt a sort of guilt over having messed up. It actually surprised me, but this time I swear Hinata smacks him. Hinata, you're insane. No decent human being would think that way. It sure might seem like that to you. Then again, you're right. Only a crazy person could kill their brother. Don't misunderstand. I'm totally calm and thinking straight. Stop it, please. I've already reached the conclusion that there's no other way. And because you guys won't be able to carry it out, I'll do it. Even if it means you'll hate me to death for it. Kawaki, I won't let you, so you'll end up killing me before you get to Boruto. Can you still do it? I ain't asking you to understand. Naruto and Hinata have neither the movement, combat, or reaction speeds to dodge base Kawaki. Naruto nor Hinata have neither the movement, reaction speed, or combat speed to dodge base Kawaki. The scaling is going backwards. The scaling is going backwards. Once it's all done, you're welcome to kill me. So you just wait until then, Lord Seventh. Naruto's chakra vanished. What do you mean? We're examining the scene right now, but there's no obvious cause. His wife's chakra also vanished at the same time. Neither are anywhere to be found. What the heck happened? Could it have been code? I don't know. It's just that a few seconds earlier, Kawaki's chakra suddenly registered. What? Dad, Mom. Why would Kawaki do such a thing? No clue. I can't imagine him harming Naruto, but you can see... Can you see anything, Eida? It was definitely Kawaki. I don't know what he did, but he... Oh, but the Hokage and his wife were swallowed by a dark vortex-like thing. Mom, too, for real? And then Kawaki disappeared again. Where is he now? I have no idea since he's not physically visible. I can't track him with my Senrigan. Oh. Can she only track visible people? Like people that are like she can actually like physically see? Hey, Boruto. What are you up to, you bastard? Reviewing his convo with the Hokage, I'd say Kawaki might be planning to kill Boruto. Again. Kill Boruto again? Wait, what do you mean again? Sarada, you make it sound like Kawaki killed him before. I thought Code took Boruto down. What the heck? Kawaki was the one who dealt the blow, but Boruto asked him to do it in order to protect us from the threat of Momoshiki. Kawaki might be trying to do it again now, and for the same reason. Sorry, no, it's too dangerous. Stop, Sarada. Assuming Ray's right, Kawaki's got to be fairly unstable right now. A rational conversation likely won't be possible. Leave him to us. I only found out that Boruto had died after he had already been resurrected. At that time, I didn't even know what that was. At that time, I didn't even know that he was in danger. Now that I know, I can't just stand around doing anything. Nothing. Sarada. Hey, Sarada. No acting on your own. That's an order. Sarada. So Boruto teleports too. God, it would be easy if I could just seal you away too. Kawaki says, Kawaki, heading home, right? Thought you'd pass this way. The heck are you thinking? What did you do with Mom and Dad? Put them niggas in a box. Daikotetan. A Genjutsu that allows access to a dimension where time is frozen. Lord Seventh and your mom are in there. What? Don't worry, they're both fine, and they won't age a day or starve to death in there. Just, you'll never see either of them ever again. So he summons the boxes. Boruto dodges them. Kawaki attacks Boruto. Stops him with a kunai. What's gotten into you, Kawaki? Why are you... Because you're an Otsutsuki, Boruto. Why else? That's ridiculous. Stop this right now. Everyone will be here in a second if this goes badly. I know. That's why I don't have time to talk with you. There's no going back. For me. So he slams his arm into Boruto. Boruto counters with a Rasengan. He has also activated his karma. You idiot. It seems words won't cut it. Right back at you, bro. Hey, what's going on? What's Kawaki doing? Sorry, could you be quiet? I'm still receiving intel. I heard he assaulted Lord Hokage. I can't believe it. It's got to be some sort of mistake. Unfortunately not. We want to question him, but Kawaki's not cooperating. Plus, the Suka no Jutsu makes it difficult to hold him. Worst case scenario, we may have to take extreme measures. So it looks like he did a Chakra blast. Boruto dodges, weaves hand signs. Goes to flank Kawaki. Misses. Kawaki throws a kick at Boruto. Lands. and gets in front of Boruto after kicking him and is about to hit him with an attack, only to find out that is... Oh. Hold up. That looks like fire being shot. Or it's a clone. I can't really fucking tell. Oh, okay, cool. So Sarada intercepts Kawaki's attack with a fireball jutsu, which he blocks. Kawaki, what's gotten into you? I'm just saying this once. If you don't want to die, don't butt in. Are you serious? Run, Sarada. He ain't going to listen to anything you say. He really will kill you. Sarada, all the more reason to stay. As a shinobi who aims to be Hokage. Hokage. You shinobi really are destined to die early. I do like that he doesn't even want to associate what it means to be a ninja. I do like that aspect of it. I do like that. I'll say that. Dude, the author of Boruto checking boxes at the expense of Naruto characters. Bro is foreshadowing straightforward. LOL. It's like saying this is a foreshadow of something I'll think of in the future. Wow, dude, that's not a good answer. Yeah, we expect Naruto's kids to be strong, but was flat out... we expect Naruto's kids to be strong, but was flat out see Naruto get it out the mud. Boruto is cheesing while gliding on whipped cream. Yeah, I could argue against that, but your opinion is your opinion. Only a crazy person would kill their brother Itachi. Well, he said brother, not 90% of your clan as a whole. I have the utmost respect for that boy Kawaki. He's standing on what he believes in, and Naruto... He's standing on what he believes in, and told Naruto start it up. Yeah. I can respect that. They were going towards him, not dodging. If you're talking about when he got sucked up, he couldn't react. The attack looks like it was a light speed. It was at light speed since it had no shadow, meaning base Naruto can't even react to light speed jutsu. Naruto helpless as shit without Kurama. Facts. Definitely not light speed, man. That's laughable. The vortex is surrounding them. There's nowhere to dodge. If the vortex had to surround them, that means it took time to do. Time Naruto couldn't react to. Right? It didn't just happen. It didn't come from two ways. The epicenter was Kawaki's hand. It came out forward and engulfed them. They could not react. That's the only logical explanation. I mean, Naruto could have pushed Hinata and we could have had Hinata versus Kawaki fight. That's something you'd like to read. I'd sooner believe Kawaki just caught him off guard than grant that's technique is light speed. But nope, trash on fan fave characters, because why not? The show is already trash and no one cares about it. So we finally got kunai strength feats. Yeah, actually, not gonna lie, yeah, that him blocking Kawaki with a kunai is actually... It's actually not even consistent, or it's not inconsistent, but it's not like... It's really weird, to say the least. Because Boruto hasn't activated his karma yet. So by all rights... Well, has Kawaki... Yeah, Kawaki should have activated his karma by now. He did. He has activated his karma. By all rights, Boruto should have been crushed by this attack. So his base must have just gotten stronger, or this is an outlier feat. It would have to be. Because this would go against everything we've seen with them two thus far. Like, anytime they've challenged each other, it's been in karma. I'm sorry, challenged each other and rivaled each other in power. It's been in karma. Alright, so Sarada joins the fight. So he actually goes to slice her. Gets saved by Boruto. She can't react. Why would she enter the fight without her Sharingan on? Is she asking to die? Is she just dumb? Oh, so this is how Boruto gets his famous eye scratch. Boruto, I'm fine, just around your eye. He ain't messing around, obviously. Move aside, Sarada, or are you still feeling the need to interfere? Mitsuki comes a little too late. That's enough, Kawaki. Phew, that's good news. Seems shadow paralysis can block shrinking. No karmic absorption for you either. I won't let you go even if I die. This should have been it for Kawaki. I don't remember how he gets out of this, but this should have been it for Kawaki. I'd rather not do this, but I'll kill you if you would resist. Dad. Damn it, unbelievable. You okay, Boruto? Now what happens next depends on you, Kawaki. What did you do to Naruto and Hinata? Only what had to be done for Lord Seventh, and Konoha's sake by extension. For Konoha's sake, I don't follow. The only thing you're doing is sowing chaos around you. All I've got to say to you is this. I never expected or even wanted you to understand. If you don't like what I'm doing, just kill me. Talking about it is pointless. You damn brat. You're an irredeemable idiot. Oh. Okay. You, Momoshiki. Very interesting. Momoshiki absorbs the shadow paralysis. What? This nigga shrinks immediately and is out of here. You want to kill me, don't you? Then you can't afford to get taken down here. What are you plotting? Why are you helping me? You're surrounded, Kawaki. Hurry up and get lost. Or will you waste this chance I've given you? Oh, I know why he did it. Okay. He had to do it. That's right. Damn it, he got away. He's been using Sukuna's ability quite a bit, though. So his chakra's got to be running low. He can't hide forever. That's when we'll strike. All hands on deck. Find him by any means necessary. I don't get it. What is he trying to do? Why say Kawaki wants to kill him? Now it's getting hot as shit in this room. We know Sarada is new to this, not true to this. Oh yeah. I don't know what's gotten into her. Going into a fight where he's using karma and you don't have on at least your 2 Tomo Sharingan. Or 3 Tomo, I don't know even what she has. Well, boy, you've lost one blue eye. I think you know this, but this is just the beginning. You're going to lose everything in short order. And it can no longer be stopped. The end has already begun. Just spit it out, you bastard. What the heck's happening? I told you, it has already begun. Prepare yourself. We're still unable to detect him. Kawaki is continuing to erase his chakra signature. No matter, keep casting a wide net so we can catch him the moment he gets tired and trips up. Find him no matter what it takes. Look at all these random villagers. I'm not even going to call them Jonin. I'm just going to call them villagers. Damn it, Kawaki, what is up with you? Whatever the reason, he's committed a renegade act. No mistake about it. He can even be executed for it. Let's go search for Kawaki too before Master Mowgli stops us, even though it's a pain in the butt. Cool, so they're hunting for Kawaki. Don't need to see all this, I really don't. Hunting for Kawaki, damn it, my chakra's almost out. I can't maintain the Sukuna Jutsu. You find him, he couldn't have gotten very far. Don't let him escape. Found him, Kawaki. Whoa, big sis. She goes to fly to him. You know I can't fly, don't leave me high. Oh. Don't worry, Kawaki, I'm here for you. Talking to Amado, there's a way to abruptly cause him to... Oh, listen to me, there's no need to kill Kawaki. There's a way to abruptly cause him to shut down. It's a unique command code keyed to my voice. Just like with Delta, I need to be in direct sight of him for it to activate. But as long as the conditions are met, I can stop him cold in an instant. What? You bastard. You were still holding out on us? In return, I want your word that you won't touch Kawaki once he's in stasis. I need him alive at all costs. Okay, cool. That was good to read. You've got to understand that he's crossed the line that can't be crossed. So unless he yields completely, Konoha must continue deeming him as an enemy and move to eliminate him. Hey, hold on. You need to listen to me. Shikamaru. Ah, fuck my eyes, man. It's okay, Kawaki. It's me. Eida, relax. I'm on your side. On my side. When you're coming near me, despite being unable to erase your chakra signature, you're pretty much broadcasting my location to them. Even you aren't capable of escaping under these circumstances, but you'll be fine if I'm with you, because I won't let anyone touch you. Damn it, I don't give a crap about me. I don't matter at all. So forget about me and focus on protecting Lord Seventh. Kawaki, listen to me. If we don't take that bastard Isshiki out now, Lord Seventh and this village he's cherished and protected will both eventually be destroyed. I can't let things stay like this, because once he breaks free, it'll be too late, irreversible, and beyond repair. Ah! But unfortunately, he's the son of Lord Seventh's... he's the son, Lord Seventh's son. Who in Konoha could kill him, the Hokage's son? An act that would turn all your friends into foes, all your allies into enemies. Who would ever agree to take on such a task? I will, Kawaki of the Leaf Village. It's not just about karma for me anymore. At this point, you're too important to me to leave you be. Right, bro? Damn it. Why did it have to be him? Kawaki, why couldn't it have been a nobody, a complete stranger? Who wasn't the Hokage's son or my brother? A stranger. Who no one could even mourn if they died. An outsider, just like me. Stop it, Kawaki. Don't say such things. You've got this all Sing Senreigan, right? Use it to look at me. See me for the powerless piece of crap that I really am. This actually might be harder when it's animated. She holds him. Eida's power manifest. They rise into the sky. And an explosion of power. What the? Goes all throughout the land. Big sis, what is this? So I also have another theory about Eida's ability. We'll get to that once she breaks this part down though. Hey, Eida. You two, what was that? Flash just now. Momo smiles. What are the two of you doing here, Miss Eida? Wait, something's off. What? 12 clicks east of the stone faces. What's Kawaki doing there? I don't know, and furthermore, for some reason, Miss Eida is with him too. Boruto's chakra detected. Near the stone faces 3 clicks west. Boruto? Huh? Why was it necessary to share Boruto's location? Maybe something's happened to Boruto? Let's go, Mitsuki. He. Hey boy, I'm curious. How's it feel to lose everything? You're awful chirpy. You're awfully chipper. Why don't you tell me what's about to go down? See, Momo played his hand too early. He shouldn't have said this until later. Anyways. Look behind you. Sorry to Mitsuki, you came back. What about Kawaki? I want to know too. What the heck's going on? Sarada, careful. I wouldn't get any closer. He's dangerous. Huh? Boruto. You've managed to truly anger me. What the? Mitsuki. Go. Don't let Boruto get away. Kawaki, how's the eye wound? It looks totally healed now. What are you talking about? Kawaki's fine. More importantly, have you found his father, the Hokage? No, and we still have no leads. Other than that, Boruto did something. I see. Thank you. So that's the situation. I'm going to ask you this one last time. What did you do with Lord Seventh? Calm down, Mitsuki. You're not making any sense. What's up with you? Seems you don't plan to talk. Jump up into the branches. I think Momo said that. Yeah, it looks like I thought that Momo said. Oh my fucking god, that hurts. So he makes his snakes come from underground. Boruto dodges. Mitsuki, wait, what's the matter? He's the one who kept ignoring our warnings. He's forfeited his life. It's unthinkable that Mitsuki would attack Boruto. What is going on? Something ain't right. He has every intent to kill you. Others do too. And they're all headed this way. Run if you want to live. I don't get it. What's going on? Indeed, this is the true nature of Eida's power to charm. A divine power she herself cannot control. And brought about by the Shinjutsu omnipotence. Right. So, you guys remember when she did her technique just now and it casted throughout the whole world? She's going to say a similar event happened when she first started using her charm ability, quote unquote. Or she should say that if my memory's Correct. Omnipotence, an ultimate power only an all-knowing almighty God can wield. The Shinjutsu of Shinjutsu, a programming language that gods were said to have used to create worlds. The will to make anything real. That is what omnipotence is. It's not some trivial ability that a lass who isn't even Otsutsuki could control. The identity of her charm is simply the result of Eida's subconscious desires made material by omnipotence. Her subconscious desire? There was no way for Amado to know, having only seen the result. Concluding that it was a Shinjutsu is understandable. And this current phenomena is Kawaki's desire becoming reality. He went through Eida and invoked omnipotence to cause you and him to switch positions. Eida, we're having trouble locating Naruto and Hinata. Just knowing if they're okay would be great. Could you give us some more details about what happened when Boruto attacked them? I guess I could, but I don't think another look will help. Tell them that he's dead. That Lord Who Seventh died at Boruto's hands. Do it. You said me and Kawaki switched positions? What do you mean? People's memories have been altered. Any common knowledge involving the two of you. Now pay attention. This is where it gets good. This is where we need to lock in. Right? Every person's consciousness is by nature linked through chakra. So it's not impossible for a god to meddle with it if they so choose. Right? He then goes on to say, have you never contemplated how many times an Otsutsuki who became a god may have previously manipulated humankind's memories? So what do we have here in all of this sentence? One, the humans of Naruto can't even trust their own past because Otsutsuki quote-unquote gods may have manipulated them in the past. That's number one. Two, any information regarding their past might as well be mute. Might as well be moot at this point. Everything leading up to Kaguya might as well be mute. Everything before that might as well be moot. Right? That's number two. Then number three, the thing I've always pushed and the thing I've always said and the thing that for some reason Boruto/Naruto fans have pushed back on, but the thing is they've read the series, so they should know this to be true. Chakra exists in everyone, and it wasn't handed out like fucking candy. If nothing else that I've read from this goddamn series has proved that, this definitely does. Multiple Naruto statements, multiple statements about sucking all the chakra from the planet. Then we may have previously manipulated humankind's memories. So this tells us that Hagoromo or fucking Kaguya were not the first humans to have chakra. Why? Because you need chakra to link to other people's consciousness to manipulate their memories. So yeah, that's extremely important. Extremely important. And it also goes into Eida's ability only working on people that have chakra. This is the same shit. Anyways. Omnipotence does not affect Otsutsuki like you and Kawaki, nor its caster Eida. Incidentally, that Uchiha girl somehow seems to be unaffected as well, though it's usually the immune who suffer the most from omnipotence, and we don't even know why they're immune. We don't even know why they're immune yet. Either way, he is now Uzumaki Kawaki, the Hokage's son, and you are a lonely outsider who bit the hand that fed him and is being hunted down by Konoha. Just plain Boruto. Do you get it now? All right, last chapter. Let's go. Are you sure, Eida? Yes, I'm sure. The Hokage was killed by Boruto. It can't be. Good. Mitsuki, release me. Mitsuki, please, hear me out. We'll talk later. I need to go after him. Let me go, Sarada. Mitsuki, alert all search party shinobi. Regarding Lord Seventh, who has been missing, there's a strong possibility that he's already deceased at Boruto's hands. No way. That flash earlier. Something's happened. Something huge. Lord Seventh's dead? I don't understand. What's going on? Go rejoin the others. I'll kill him. You will pay, Boruto. He's now a Hokage killing Otsutsuki and Konoha's #1 enemy. He's no longer welcome here. Did you really have to take it this far? At the very least, no one will interfere with me killing Boruto anymore. That is true. Lord Seventh is safe so long as he stays sealed away. I won't release him until after I've dealt with Boruto in code. For all intents and purposes, to Konoha, the Hokage is dead, and it's Boruto's fault. I finally found you, Kawaki. You better not have messed with my sis. Get off me, you darn brat, or I'll kill you too. Well, you're right. I dare you to try it. Sarada, Dad, are you okay? Where's Mitsuki? Wasn't he with you? Dad, Mitsuki's acting strange. He says he's going to kill Boruto. He's out of control. He isn't himself. I can't blame him. In fact, it's perfectly a normal reaction. Boruto almost killed Kawaki, and then with Naruto and Hinata. I'll stop Boruto before he leaves Konoha. You go back to the village. What? Hold on, Dad. What the heck? Why is Dad saying such nonsense? What is wrong with everyone? Sarada, can you hear me? Answer if it's yes. Yada yada yada, class rep. There's no time. I'll be blunt. I think you're completely sound no matter what. Yada yada yada. We get it. They know what's going on. Was that Inoji's cartoon Beast Mimicry? This bum gets hit by that? Well, no. Even missing an eye. You saw the damn bird in the sky, so you should expect something. He got hit by Cho-Cho. Anyways. I considered you a friend. We all did, Boruto. But then I hear you didn't just try and kill your brother, but Lord Seventh of all people who took you in. Alright, don't really care. Ugh, God, I feel like I have to read it though. Am I sound of mind? I'm not sure. Things have been so weird since a little earlier. Calm down, Sarada. You should be fine. Actually, you and I both. Are you injured? I don't have it all figured out yet, but given the facts, I'd say that Eida is involved somehow. Eida? What do you mean? How could Eida be related to this? Similar to the phenomena where all who see her become captive, I believe some things happened to everyone on. It's the only possibility, especially if you and I aren't affected. The fact that class rep has to figure this out, Sarada, and you're not, is really making me take away points from you. Just earlier, everyone was chasing Kawaki. Then all of a sudden, they're all now trying to find and kill Boruto instead. That would never happen under normal circumstances. It's clear some non-natural power is at work, something powerful like a Genjutsu. Eida must have done something to save Kawaki from his predicament. That's the only thing I can think of. But it's too cruel. Why can't Boruto ever get a break? Oh my God, she's crying? I can't. I'm gonna just skip this shit. That's blowing me. I'm just gonna skip this shit. What a bind. Kill or be killed. Though it's not very shinobi-like to take down a former friend, is it? I'll slaughter them for you. Let's switch. Oh. You've done enough, Sarada. Go home and get some rest. I'm sorry, but I have to go. Please, just listen, Dad. To the first and only selfish favor I'll ever ask. Mangekyo Sharingan. Please help Boruto. Okay, Dad? Interesting, her Sharingan looks like the sun, and everyone calls Boruto the sun. Well, Mitsuki does. No, Isshiki, if you dare hurt my friends, I'll never forgive you. Your friends? I don't see any friends here. In fact, you don't have any friends at all. Only enemies. Just admit it. You already know you don't. That's why everyone wants you dead. There's nowhere you belong, no reason to live. So go to sleep forever. Sasuke rescues him. Uncle Sasuke, come on, let's get out of the village. Why'd Master Sasuke grab Boruto? I first met him when I happened to stop by Naruto's house for a visit. That day he asked me to take him on as a student. He mastered wrestling in a flash and fought Momoshiki with me to save Naruto and we won. That's who Kawaki is. He's Naruto's son, according to my mind. Head back without me. I need to do something first. We should be safe here for now. The sensor unit won't find us, though we won't deceive the Eida for long. So we'll rest a bit and then go. Uncle Sasuke, you think I'm Konoha's enemy, don't you? Why are you helping me? That headband, it's the one I gave to Kawaki, yet you have it for some reason. I know you're there, Otsutsuki. I know you're there too, Otsutsuki Momoshiki. You should be inside Kawaki. So why are you there? So why are you here? Several things are troubling me, but at the same time, I can actively feel in my mind each thing drastically bothering me less and less. So, we know that based on what Sasuke just said, the effect takes place instantaneously. But there's still some form of resistance going on in his mind because not everything was changed to the point that he has conflicting things where things are not bothering him. Right? Things are bothering him. It's just less and less. So there's even a level of resistance to this ability. And we don't know what that's based off of. Anime currently 2 tome, manga NNG 3 tome. Okay. Oh look, they're recruiting the moment Sakura said she'd betrayed the village. Sasuke takes her with him. That's hilarious. Did Eida reverse Kawaki and Boruto place it in the people's mind? Yes. Have you read it before? Yes. So he's just rereading it then. Well, no, I haven't read it before, dude. Everyone else has. Red has. You have. I think Espada has. Mugetsu has. I think Mobley has. And I think other Red has too. I haven't read this before though. Okay. Oh, I don't know if he read it before, but I know he did a video about omnipresence, so he read that part. That is true. I did read that part, but it's always good to get a, reread again. Her power is called the Hogyoku Light. Oh, God. Hey, Espada, don't do that to him, bro. That's crazy. But this immediately reminded me of Izanagi mixed with Kodo Matsukami. To a degree, warping reality to their desire while manipulating others. That's not bad. Essentially doing the no-limit fallacy that people make by saying Izanagi can do anything at the moment despite we only see it used in death situations. Yeah, Izanagi is really weird. Like, the feats that it's claimed to have versus what it's actually supposed to be able to do, it's like night and day. A-Red, what's good, bro? I've been here, twin, LOL. Oh, sure, LOL. Kawaki did both too dirty with the last commands with Eida. Yeah. Chakra is and always has been a part of everyone in the verse. See, yeah, Red though. Here's the thing, bro. When I push that ideology that everyone has chakra and everyone has always had chakra, they don't like that because when I push it, it's in an endeavor to prove that Genjutsu I'll say this, to prove that mental attacks as far as Genjutsu only work on people that have chakra. So I'll say, well, no, everyone had chakra. What about before Kaguya came? What if Hakuromo passed out chakra? Shit! I'm gonna fucking... Yeah, they'll swear up and down that everyone. They'll swear up and down that everyone was given chakra. It was passed out. No one had it before Kaguya and all this other bullshit. I'll say, well then, how do you explain the fucking chakra circulatory system that existed in those people? They don't have an answer for it. I'll say, how do you explain fucking sage creatures being able to use chakra on the same planet that humans have chakra and can use chakra? Never give me an answer. What else are my good arguments for this whole damn chakra thing? I'll say Jiraiya even says everyone has a chakra swirl pattern. Everyone, not just ninja, has a chakra swirl pattern. They'll never give me an answer. So no, it might be basic information to you, but you're not fighting this war of... You're not fighting the war that I'm fighting. Niggas try and fight to have this not be the case. And it's really annoying because it's like, how the hell do you not get to that conclusion when you've been reading the same material I've been reading? unless the objective is to just be disingenuous. But alright, cool. I never gave a thought until now how completely undependable my own memories might be. I don't know what to believe anymore, and so I decided that even if I doubt myself, I'd believe in my daughter Sarada. I shall help you because my daughter wishes it. That is worth risking my life. Is he in his right mind? He's going to help Boruto for his daughter, even though he perceives Boruto to be an enemy. See, this shit would never work in Bleach. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna do that now. I'm not even gonna do that. That's fine. I'm not even gonna do it. It's fine. I may be in the process of committing a monumental mistake, so prove me wrong and validate Sarada. Don't let it go to your head, Boruto. This one man's help won't change the fact that you've lost so much. Look at Momoshiki. This is the ugliest they've drawn him so far. Omnipotence happened. That's the unmistakable reality. It's totally different from momentary deceptions like Genjutsu. Speaking of which, we haven't seen a Genjutsu enacted one time in this series yet. As in, Eida was simply the trigger. Even if you were to kill her now, it would not reverse the changes that already took place. You're being awfully chatty, Otsutsuki. What got you so panicked? I'm saying that your role here is finished, so stop being a sore loser, you imp. Hurry up and hand over your body. Basically, Momoshiki is saying, give me your asshole. You have balls to talk about being a sore loser. Give me a break. You're the one who needs to stay back in the cage. How about you act like the dead piece of crap that you are and stay silent for once? That damn brat, what crazy mental resolve he has. See, what's crazy is they're gaslighting. I'm sorry, not even gaslighting. They're hyping this up to make this seem like Boruto has some type of mental resolve or like crazy endurance mental amp because he's not fazed by this. Mind you, Gaara's own father tried to kill him. Haku's entire clan was hunted down for being freaks that could manipulate water. Kimimaru's entire clan went on a suicide mission that he as a kid had to go on too. He was the only survivor. Like all those people went through way more than what Boruto, who has a loving mother and a loving father, is the son of the is the grandson of the fourth Hokage, has all the best teachers. Like, why? What exactly are we talking about? He hasn't went through enough for this to be like, what crazy mental resolve he has. What? Even Kabuto went through more than that. Did he not learn about Itachi? He doesn't know about Itachi. That's probably what it is. He doesn't know about Itachi. Itachi went through more than this. Did Itachi break? Sasuke went through more than this. Naruto went through more than this. Nothing's happened yet. Boruto hasn't lost anyone. No one's dead. Sure, the village thinks he's an enemy. No one's dead. He hasn't lost people. He hasn't been forced to kill people. Anyways, I know that apologies won't cut it, but I'm still sorry, Boruto. So this is Eida and Daemon. Do you already know what's happened to you? Kawaki and I switched places, is what I was told. I only wanted to help Kawaki, that's all I swear, but it seems I did something unintentionally. I never imagined it to turn out like this. Something similar happened before by the time I realized that everyone had once become my captive. Stop, pause, right there. This right here. Something similar happened before. By the time I realized that everyone had become my captive. So, her ability needs to resound throughout the world to take effect. It's not simply, oh, once I see her, I'm captivated. No, that's not what it is. The ability actually has to happen where she's at, and then you'll be affected. The trigger is getting it, like whatever that was, chakra, whatever that energy was that pulsated throughout the world, it has to interact with you. It has to interfere with you. It has to get in you, whatever. Then you will be affected by her technique. If that's not happening, the ladder's not happening. If that's not happening, you're not under her spell. Right? And the fact that she said, and mind you, this isn't me. This is her saying this. Something similar happened before. By the time I realized it, everyone had become my captive. So if something similar happened before, there's something similar we're talking about is the ability resounding throughout the world, then everyone become your captive. Except in this case, the ability sound throughout the world, and now everyone thinks their places have switched. So, One Piece fans, don't get it fucked up. She can't even use this ability in your verse. She would have to do the ability where she's at for it to take effect. You unconsciously desired that, and your power, and your true power omnipotence made it reality. So that's what it is. What a total drag. And this right now, it's reflecting what Kawaki wanted. You're so calm about it. I thought you'd be totally depressed. Why would he be depressed? Like, whoever's writing this shit clearly doesn't know what the OG cast of Naruto went through. Neji had it worse than this. Oh, right, I'm crushed, alright, but even more so, I can't stop thinking about him. Here we go with the bromance. The insecurity and loneliness that I'm feeling right now, he's lived with all his life, since he was a kid. Kawaki had it worse than this, the polar opposite of me. I thought I knew him pretty well, but I guess I was pissing him off that even though I never knew hardship, I was acting like I understood it. Maybe, but I think he does acknowledge you as a true brother. That's how it seems to me. Naruto, he also had nothing just like the current you, and he was shunned by many people. But he became Hokage by proving himself through his own actions. If you are truly his son, as you say, I mean Sasuke, look at him! Like, does Boruto not look like Naruto? You fucking stupid Uchiha. Oh, I wish Danzo killed you all. I wish Danzo killed every last one of you stupid Uchiha. Does Boruto not have the same name? I'm sorry, does Boruto not have a similar name to your stupid Hokage? Does he not look similar to your Hokage? Why does he have whiskers? Does your Hokage have whiskers? Does Kawaki have whiskers? Does Kawaki have blonde hair? A Byakugan? Anything resembling a union of Naruto and Hinata? Why are we being stupid? I'm sorry. I knew this was going to come because I didn't like this when I first read it and I don't like it now. This is just dumb. This is just dumb. So the people who have Boruto in their memories don't know that Boruto looks identical to fucking Naruto? Are you kidding me? There's literally not a shred of difference. Literally not a shred of difference. You should know that I never for a second considered this as losing everything, Momoshiki. I've got flowing inside me the blood of my dad, 7th Hokage Uzumaki Boruto. Excuse me. My mom's Hyuga blood too, and my granddad was the 4th Hokage. And most important, I'm a Konoha. I'm a Konoha Will of Fire ninja. Okay. In fact, the one who drove Kawaki into this corner was none other than me. Where are we at? I got 10%. All right. He's got his own sense of justice. He tried to resolve the Momoshiki situation, even with the risk of Dad hating him, resulting in him killing his brother. I can't let this end as brother killing brother. I gotta get a lot stronger and turn this into a mere quarrel between siblings. That's that. Boruto, are you sure you're only 12? My dad would do. What, that again? Who cares? Well, unintended or not, I also played a part in bringing about this situation, so it may not make full amends, but until you return to Konoha, I promise not to look for either of you, no matter what Shika, Deer, or Kawaki say. Eida, because Kawaki is just coming off as a coward right now, and it's my fault. It totally makes me sick, that's all. I'll take it. Please let Sarada know my thanks for sending her, Uncle Sasuke, and not to worry, because I'm definitely going to come back. I'm not an errand girl, but fine. Hey, Boruto, get tons of stronger while you're at it. Enough that I'll have to fight at full strength for the first time in my life. I don't think I've got enough lives for that. Let's get going. For even without the Sin Ray gun, I doubt Konoha will stop pursuing us. Yeah, thanks so much, Sasuke. It's not because I believe you, but for my daughter, we get it. Boruto, Dad, Jigen, Isshiki, and Eida. For your crimes of stealing all that I hold dear, you shall pay with your life. Boruto, I'll kill you so long as you're an Otsutsuki, bro. Bring it on. I'll show you till you're begging. I'll show you till you're begging? Bring it on. I'll show you till you're begging? I'll show you till you're begging me to stop. That I'm Uzumaki Boruto, damn it. I don't like that. I don't like that writing at all. I don't like anything. I don't like none of that. That was nasty. I don't like none of that. But that wraps up Boruto, everybody. That wraps up Boruto. What percent are we? We're at 9%. Okay, cool. Let's look at the comments. That wraps up Boruto. With all the stuff you're bringing to the forefront, how can people still think Naruto stands a chance against Bleach after showing the actual manga and showed all the context and social cues? Hey, look. Chaos, bro. We just gotta accept that people have their favorites. People have their favorites, and that's what it's going to boil down to and come down to. People wanting their favorites to win. That's what it's going to come down to 9 times out of 10. And they'll disregard facts. They will undermine evidence, and they will override their own consciousness essentially to make that the case. Some people just confuse ninjutsu and the manipulation of chakra with chakra itself. Still has no bearing on the Genjutsu conversation though. Oh no, it absolutely does have bearing on the Genjutsu conversation. And at this point, Kuribo, I'm kind of done trying to convince you. You don't really have a counter to that argument at all. One thing no one ever talks about, the dog shit timeline Kishi created after Naruto. Like Kaguya left Isshiki on his deathbed for thousands of millions of years because humans need time to get chakra. Kind of. Cognitive dissonance. Yes, cognitive dissonance is a big one. And the fact that he can't admit that Bleach, the punching bag of the big three for 10 years, it's actually better than them and far more credible. Yeah. Sasuke had to deal with believing Itachi killed the clan for selfish reasons. Exactly. Like, Momoshiki clearly doesn't understand or know the history of ninja if he thought that was going to break. If he thought that was going to break Boruto. Shit, Neji went through some shit as well. Facts. Her ability has already happened. Yeah, the point is her ability happened on her world. The thing is, if you put Eida in a cross versus scenario, it would be neutral grounds. So she'd have to activate her ability again for it to work how it works on her world. That was my point in saying all that. Her ability made reality, so looking at her captives... Wait, her ability made reality, so looking at her captivates you. Okay, it doesn't need to activate again. What are you talking about? It does need to activate again, actually, because she said a similar thing happened when she first started to charm people. So, you see how the ability activated first, and then everyone on that planet will now recognize Kawaki and Boruto as swapped? Well, the same thing happened with her charm ability, meaning that she goes to a cross-verse and has a cross-verse battle. No one's just going to be charmed by her. No one's going to think Kawaki is Boruto and Boruto is Kawaki. She would have to do that again where she's at to have that ability manifest and take place. Taylor's probably laughing at me going the fuck off. Not going to lie, Trip. You tried it. Eida can charm you. Mind you, her ability wouldn't work on Luffy since he is immune to Boa Charm, who can charm anyone and turn anyone into stone too. Very convenient it wouldn't work on Luffy. Why wouldn't it work on Luffy? You said... Bro, I was saying that too, Dylan. The nigga's name is Burrito. Boruto. Now, I call him Burrito because Espada started calling him Burrito, and that shit kind of just stuck. It was funny as shit to me. Alright, you said Eida can charm you. Mind you, her ability wouldn't work on Luffy since he is immune to Boa Charm. So... Boa's charm is love, but that's not all Eida's charm is first off. So that wouldn't be a good basis, number one. Because Eida's charm has to do less with the specific effect and an effect happening in general. Because remember, if you're not a simple type, then you're going to get vertigo, you're going to get headaches, you're going to get fevers, lose balance, and all this other shit. So I don't think that's a good argument for why I wouldn't be able to work on Luffy. The Hokage is Naruto. That's true. Also, we're supposed to ignore the possibility that they can do a DNA test to see if Naruto is indeed Boruto's dad, let alone Himari, since she's still around. Exactly. Like, these stupid people have advanced so far, yet they have no way to determine. Well, I'll say this, right? Because from their minds, why would they even have to test it? Why would they need to test it, right? That's fair enough. But no person there can deny visually Boruto looks like the actual son of the Hokage. Just dumb. They will ignore it, laugh my ass off. Or rather, the jutsu wouldn't make them think otherwise. Boruto was more Hinata in the face, while Himari was closer to Naruto, at least early on. Bro, he has blonde hair, blue eyes, and whiskers. How is he more Hinata? Stop it. Boruto, my DNA, what makes me strong? From what the ability does, it doesn't affect the people's actual biology. Actual biology, it depends on what aspect you're talking about. And you're right. When I finally break down Eida's ability, I'm gonna have to do like a deep dive of personality, emotion, biology, and probably like spirit, psyche, or soul as well. Probably have to do all that stuff too. Terrible one-liner. Ab-stract, you need to read officials. Officials? What you mean? What do you mean officials? Subaru. Barisu? Who wants to smoke? Is that Homer Simpson? Ironic. It's an Ichigo scaling video. It's an Ichigo scaling. Hey, Ronin. What's good, bro? Nice to see you. I actually brought up your name, so I'm glad you're here. Hey, Espada, what's the name of the video you want me to watch? I won't do it tonight, but I can definitely most likely do it tomorrow. So, also, guys, what did we think about Two Blue Vortex? I'm sorry, what do we think about Boruto, the manga? What do we think about Boruto, the manga? How do we like it overall? Turn down the brightness. You haven't proved a good argument for your position. All right, so guys, here's a little insight for what me and Kuribo have been arguing for like the past 3 days, right? Tell me if this makes sense. We're told in Naruto that chakra flows through the chakra circulatory system, right? For Sharingan Genjutsu to work, they implant their chakra into the individual via the eyes so it can get to their cranial nerves in the brain. My argument is this. If chakra is flowing throughout the body, it must necessarily be working with the chakra circulatory system. So the same the same circulatory system that carries chakra to your hands, to your feet, through your legs, through your eyes, through your mouth, and to your brain would be the same system that the Sharingan would be injecting chakra into so it can get to your brain, more specifically, the cranial nerves. I don't know why, and I don't know how. Kuribo disagrees with this notion. He's saying no. That doesn't have to be the case, even though chakra is being inserted into the fucking body. I have no idea why he's saying this. In fact, his best argument has been nah. So you guys tell me if I'm tripping with that line of logic, right? The chakra circulatory system is what transport chakra, foreign or otherwise. The chakra circulatory system. The Sharingan injects chakra into the body. How would that chakra travel to your cranial nerves if it's not using the chakra circulatory system? While y'all ponder that, I'll catch up on the reading. Look, I have a soft spot for old Naruto material. I really do. But the way this series is going with Boruto, it almost feels like it was pointless investing my time into this series at all. Well, hopefully it gets better with Two Blue Vortex, bro. That's what I'm hoping. Defeats were much to be desired here. We saw a man die by natural flames. We saw a man crushed by pillars that shouldn't be killing anyone at this point. But if you scale the series the correct way, you wouldn't be surprised by these things. We saw Himawari with greater potential than everyone, despite her not being a combatant whatsoever. What else did we see? We saw Karma be broken and busted, absorbing ninjutsu from over 30 meters away. Very weird. We saw people hyped up like Boro be beaten by kids. Not even at their most powerful, by the way. Boro. This Boro thought that he could also beat Naruto. This same code without his limiters. I'm sorry, this same code with his limiters thought that he and Boro would be a match for Naruto. Right? We've seen Naruto's most recent transformation so far only give him an increase in speed and combat speed and reaction speed. He didn't get any stronger. Oh, I'm sorry. And his fists, his strikes now have the added effect of shaving off portions of your life. Red, do you know what consignment also works on images and even film, right? That's true. Don't forget the Sharingan can peer into people's mind and read memories too. How does chakra travel through the ground for the area scan technique? What do you mean, how does it travel through the ground? I assume they put their hand to the ground and spread out chakra. I assume that's what they would do, Kuribo. It's funny, because it's like, you act like you don't know what I'm talking about, and then you'll bring up examples that have nothing to do with my point at all. That has, like, even your question has nothing to do with the point, though. Because we're talking about chakra flowing through the human body, which necessarily has to do so because it's a circulatory system. And then I even covered this on another live where I explained to you the difference between inserting chakra in something and having chakra flow through something, or even coding chakra or something, right? You can't, chakra doesn't have, like a kunai doesn't have a circulatory system. If you put chakra in it, it'll only last as long as that chakra is being funneled into the object, right? It's not the same as when you give a human chakra. It's going to flow and circle and circulate in and throughout their body until it becomes one with them or they use the energy. Very different things, and you act like you don't know what I'm talking about. It's very crazy that you do that. It's settled. Ichigo would one-shot Naruto. I don't even think, well, depending on the form he catches Naruto in, that's entirely possible. But in a real life fight, I don't think it would be a one-shot. But it's not close at all. It wouldn't be a one-shot, but it's definitely not close at all. Also, I'm doing Toshiro versus Kakashi, guys. That's going to be a fun one. I'm finding feats right now for Toshiro. Well, I mean, I'm looking for things that Toshiro would definitely scale above. Finding like soul feats for Toshiro is kind of hard because he doesn't get as much fights as like a Kenpachi or an Ichigo or a Byakuya, so. That's like comparing a summoning jutsu process of activation to the fire style jutsu. Pulsing chakra indiscriminately through an object is not the same as directing it to the cranial nerves in a human being. Thank you, Amid Grid, for being honest, bro. Thank you for being honest. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I've like been trying to tell him for like the past 5 days. And he's not even tangled with this argument whatsoever at all. His best answer to it is, nah. What did he say? He said, that's a presumption that Genjutsu That's a presumption that it needs to travel through the chakra network. Are you serious, bro? Are you being serious? And this is what I mean. They act like they didn't watch the same fucking show I did. They'll have access to the same information, then act like we don't know the same things. Like, stop me when I'm saying something wrong about chakra. Kuribo, it's not an assumption that chakra necessarily flows through the chakra circulatory system. That's a fact. That is a fact. So, if the Sharingan is inserting chakra for the means of being to go to the cranial nerves, it necessarily has to flow through the chakra network. I don't know how many times I need to say it. I don't know how many different ways I need to say it. Like, it really doesn't make sense to me how this can still be a debate, bro. But you know what? Maybe I do need a judge. Maybe I do need this point judged just so you can admit you're either wrong about it or I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Because at this point, it's really just denial. You call it an assumption, but you have no debunk for it. I think you just don't like the fact that it's true. I think that's kind of what it is. You just don't like the fact that it's true. It's not an assumption. Right. Ichigo was nearly banned from going back to the physical world. That's true. Yeah. Ichigo was so goddamn powerful that they said, yeah, you might not be able to come home. The assumption is that Genjutsu necessarily has to flow through the target's network. Alright, so you tried to be slick just now. Genjutsu doesn't flow through anything. Chakra flows through the person's network, hits their cranial nerves, and then they are put under a Genjutsu, if we're talking about a mental attack. If you're talking about something else, like a projected illusion in the real world, like a real-time illusion, that'd be different. You don't need to hit anyone's chakra network for that to happen. And we know this because you don't even have to release Genjutsu the same way when it's being projected into the world that way, right? But if we're talking about, I have no proof. If we're talking about a mental attack, especially in the case of Sharingan Genjutsu, where your chakra is going into somebody, it must necessarily flow through the chakra network. You saying it doesn't have to be that way, or you saying that is not the case, is not backed by anything in the series. We know the only way chakra gets transported throughout the body is by the chakra circulatory system. So, yeah. Even Tsunade and Sakura with the seal on their forehead holds chakra, but once it's released, it connects to the chakra network. Exactly. And guess what? They couldn't even hold it in their bodies unless they had a chakra network. So even where they're holding it is connected to the fucking chakra network. Dude, check the quintessential Ichigo scale. It'll change how you scale Ichigo forever. I'll type it in here, and then we can watch that tomorrow. Since we're done with 2 Blue Vortex, I'll take a break from reading and probably just have some like more fun streams. The Oh, did I already watch this? I might have already watched this. But hey, I'll watch it again. Oh. Oh, they talking about something else. Okay. To be honest, why do Naruto fans die on this Genjutsu hill when 99% of verse aren't good at it or don't use it at all? So only Uchiha's may suffer from. I'll tell you why, Red. They die on this hill because they know it's all they have. They know without the hacks of Genjutsu, their verse gets shitted on. And I really hate to say it like this, but I'm being as blunt as possible. They know if Genjutsu is not a factor, they don't have the AP scaling. They don't have the hack scaling. They don't have the cross-verse scaling because every attack can hurt everyone in fucking Naruto. But when you get the other verses, your attacks actually have to scale up to the person you're trying to hurt. So what do you have? Genjutsu. That's all you got left. Especially in the case of Sharingan. Like, they don't want their precious Tsukuyomi being taken away. They don't. If they don't have Tsukuyomi, they don't have much. Your assumption is not supported. You are adding a step that was not mentioned. Alright. So, I don't know how you think. Alright, so. God damn, bro. Like, do you think when people get a curse mark and the chakra releases through their body, do you think that's not traveling throughout the chakra circulatory system? Do you think when the 8 gates get released that the chakra that they're getting from that power-up is not traveling throughout the chakra circulatory system? Do you think when Kisame absorbs chakra from Samehada, then absorbs it from Samehada into his body, it's not going through his circulatory system? Whether it's new chakra or foreign chakra, it travels throughout the fucking chakra circulatory system. I really don't know how, like, you have to be in denial. You have to be in denial at this point. Because to say my assumption is not supported, first of all, what I stated isn't a fucking assumption, Kuribo. It's a fact. Oh my fucking God. Oh God. Oh gosh. But hey, I ain't gonna get bent out of shape over this. It's just weird that, you're willing to kind of just hold this point of view. The strongest ninja Naruto himself doesn't use Genjutsu. Only Sasuke does, so it's an odd hill to die on, though. And then Sasuke doesn't even use Genjutsu in this fucking Boruto era. Excuse me. Shit. Explain how Genjutsu works. What are the steps? We literally see Kurama's chakra connect to Naruto's chakra network when Neji shut it down. It doesn't matter. None of the evidence that you asked for, he's going to accept. Because he's still going to say, you're adding an extra step in Genjutsu. It's like, how do I describe this? It's like, because it wasn't spelled out in fucking bold letters and said, first you do this, then you do this, then this happens. He's not going to accept it. It has to be in black and fucking white. It has to say, after the chakra is inserted in the person, it has to travel through the chakra network. I don't know why, Kuribo, and I'm trying not to be like rude or make fun of you because I think we're cool now to where I can do this. Because this is how I be feeling when I'm typing to you, bro. I really be feeling like, how the fuck don't you get it? I've explained it numerous times. Kuribo, there's something called comprehension, which is required when you read a book. You didn't need to be told every little detail like you're reading a dictionary. Thank you. Thank you. Those examples have nothing to do with Genjutsu. They don't support the assumption. It's not an assumption. Hey, have a good one, Red. Take it easy, bro. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you, bro. Assumption. And it's just following through with how chakra works in every other instance. If you're claiming Genjutsu chakra works differently, then your claim is positive. So burden of proof is yours. And that's true too. That's true too. See, but like for me, this argument don't even gotta be that deep. Because I know we can't prove it. I know we can't. Because his best defense so far has been nah. You're assuming your interpretation's wrong. He hasn't debunked it because he can't. So like it's just really strange to like see Kuribo of all people not accept when logic is being put fucking forth. I'm like, yo, you really gonna sit here and do that for this? But I get it. It's all you have. I understand. If Itachi can't use Tsukiyomi, there goes 90% of his fucking arsenal. I get it. I get it. I understand. If Itachi cannot use Tsukiyomi, finger genjutsu, or anything else, there goes the fight, if I'm being honest with you. There goes the fight. Not like there was going to be one to begin with, but there goes the fight. Not going to lie to you. Because there's literally nothing else he could do to anyone else. The reason this is happening is that Naruto fans believe everything is magical. Yellow and pink stars effect. So when you try to logically analyze an ability, it's just wrong to them. That could be it. I've actually heard people say everyone in every universe has chakra. I've heard people say that, so you might not be wrong, Espada. I've actually heard people argue that everyone in every verse has chakra. I'm like, oh, so you mean to tell me every verse intentionally mixes spiritual and physical energy together to get something new they call chakra? You show me that, please. I would love to see it. The conversation doesn't go much further after that. Genjutsu is foreign chakra affecting someone through the chakra network they have. The curse mark in Kurama having to connect through the chakra network is also foreign chakra affecting someone through same way. Exactly. You've explained your thought process. It's just not supported by the series. Bro. Every person in this stream, I think, has disagreed with me on one thing or another. Every person here, including you. Every person here on this stream has disagreed with me on one thing or another. Why would we all be saying the same thing about this if it wasn't correct, if we didn't all agree? Amid Grid has disagreed with me. Revenant has disagreed with me. I'm pretty sure Mobley's disagreed with me. Red has definitely disagreed with me. He's out of here, though. Mugetsu has disagreed with me. Even Shinigami has disagreed with me. Tay fucking disagrees with me all the time. I'm trying to figure out what could all these people be saying that is incorrect, including myself. Literally doesn't make sense, bro. You explain your thought. Oh yeah, wait, what? So elaborate on what is consistent with the verse. Please do. Everyone in other separate verses outside of Naruto have chakra. I've never heard someone make that claim before. Hey, it exists, bro. It's the weirdest shit ever, but it exists. And you know what it is? They'll use that whole... Because you guys have heard me say this before. And if you don't really study this shit day in and day out, it's kind of hard to forget. It's really easy to forget sometimes. So chakra is individually 3 separate energies and collectively, colloquially, what we know as the forming for ninjutsu, genjutsu, and whatever, right? So stamina is considered chakra, physical energy is considered chakra, and spiritual energy is considered chakra, right? These are what the raws are. This is what chakra is. People will take that and say, oh, everyone has chakra. But then I have to do the breakdown okay, well, hold up. This is what they call chakra in Naruto. Show me the deliberate mixing of both energies to produce what is known as chakra. Show me that. Because that's what we would want to look for. That's what we would have to be talking about. If we're just talking about what they call physical, spiritual, and mental energy, chakra, then no, not everyone does have chakra. These are 2 different things. But yeah, people have definitely fucking tried it. They've definitely tried it. They'll try anything if you let them get away with it. I shut things down very quickly, though. People agreeing doesn't make them correct. Oh, no, I agree. People disagree. People agreeing does not make it correct. I 100% agree. Last night, I was debating... Last night, me and Mobley was on y'all heads, actually, about something, about the whole Sasuke thing. I completely agree. So I can understand that. I really more so said that so you could believe that This is not a conspiracy to come against you or the Naruto community / fan base. Everyone is arriving at the same conclusion because this is what they believe, and you have yet to disprove it. You have yet to debunk it. In fact, you have yet to offer a counter argument even. Your last few replies have been, it's an assumption. Your interpretation's wrong. That's been your last few replies. Since their first superpower systems made of body and mind powers, people agree. I disagreed with you earlier on about Amado being more skilled than Hashirama. There you go. So any other show that uses Chakra as well, because the Naruto fans superpower equals Chakra. I heard someone call Nen Chakra. Exactly, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it gets crazy. So please, Kuribo, elaborate on why we're all wrong and you're right. We can all learn, right? Do enlighten us. Kuribo. Please do, honestly. What is this? This is black one. Please do. And so we don't have a dead silence while he's doing this, I'll even go to some of the messages me and him were exchanging back and forth about this shit, because I believe it's utterly crazy. I'll take you guys through his thought process too, because this is kind of what it will be. So something random says it's the chakra flowing through your cranial nerves, not your nerves. That's how it works in your five senses. I literally explained this to him live. Kuribo is just stubborn. Kuribo then says, I understand why you make the assumptions that you do. I hope you will understand why I don't agree with your assumptions. I say, but it's not an assumption. Chakra flows through the chakra network, whether that's foreign chakra or the users. Only people in Naruto have this system in their bodies. Look, he says, the assumption is that the network is necessary for Genjutsu. There's nothing supporting that conclusion. You have explained potential theories. I say, we're told that the chakra circulatory system carries chakra throughout the entire body. So, if that is the means that chakra is transported, you would necessarily need this to not only use jutsu, but have your chakra flow in another person's body. The Sharingan doesn't ignore this. Again, look at this, guys. That's an assumption that the Genjutsu user is using the target's network. How the fuck is that an assumption when I just told you that the chakra circulatory system carries chakra throughout the body? That's the crazy part. You have some threads that would look reasonable to some, but simply doesn't hold up with the variety of Genjutsu we have seen in their explanations. Now, pay attention to what he just did. Listen to this, guys. He says, you have some threads that would look reasonable to some, but simply don't hold up with the variety of Genjutsu. Why would he mention the variety of Genjutsu when we're only talking about Sharingan Genjutsu? Mind you guys, it's hard to pin this down in a conversation that only can have so many characters. I would have mentioned this sooner, but it wasn't pertinent. So I say, this is the equivalent of you saying it's an assumption that the chakra circulatory system carries chakra throughout the body. You might as well be saying that's an assumption. Now, guys, look at this crazy shit. This is the sickness. This is what he tries to do. He says it's more like taking Kenpachi's statement that a battle between Soul Reapers is a clash of spiritual energy to mean Bleach characters can't hurt anyone outside their verse because there's nothing to clash with. So he's saying this statement is equivalent to me saying that that Genjutsu chakra, or the chakra when using a Genjutsu, would flow throughout the circulatory system. He's saying that this Kenpachi statement is equivalent. He even says Ab-stract. You see how this statement seems reasonable, but it's still an assumption, right? Now pay attention to this, because this is where it gets funny. I say, if we were to extrapolate your interpretation, no one would be able to hurt a Bleach character. But Bleach characters could hurt any other people because they can impact the physical world despite being spirits in their energy system being different. Mind you, again, he said a battle between Soul Reapers is a clash of spiritual energy. So he takes that to mean if you don't have spiritual energy, you can't even clash with a Soul Reaper. Therefore, Bleach characters can't hurt anybody. My rebuttal to this is no. Actually, Bleach characters would actually be able to hurt anybody because they can impact the physical world despite them being spirits and their energy system being built different. Don't ever fuck with me, right? Then he says, nope, everything in Bleach has a soul/spirit energy, even in objects of the living world. And then I have to school him again. I say, having a soul doesn't mean you have Reiatsu, which is what they'd be clashing with. Right? Having a soul doesn't mean you have Reiatsu. Reiatsu is what you would be doing the spiritual clashing with. Then he says, so you believe their souls have absolutely zero energy whatsoever? And then I say, I believe they have zero Reiatsu, which is what I said. He says, so what? Hollows and Soul Reapers are injured by rocks, buildings, and lampposts. They're being injured by things with absolutely zero spiritual energy under your interpretation. No, I said zero Reiatsu. The pressure/force that spiritual energy gives off. Under my interpretation, no one that doesn't have this is injuring Soul Reapers. And then I say, I think impact damage is fine. So even in this convoluted way of trying to twist words and narrative and interpretations, you would still be wrong. So he says, so enough force is damaging them regardless of energy type. Okay, then. I said, no, the energy type does matter. It has to be spiritual energy in the form of Reiatsu. Other than that, you can knock them around and cause impact damage. He says, you mean blunt force damage? I said, by blunt force damage, do you mean just hitting them with objects? He says, I mean, they were punched really hard. But that reminded me of a low-key hilarious scene in Black Clover where they can pull... through the eyes and texture, yeah. Anyways, this whole conversation is just to say Kuribo's trying to get out of actually explaining what the fuck he means. Taysa, make Kuribo stay on this shit. We ain't closing the stream till we get so. Everyone is key, not chakra though. As key is life energy, which exists in most verses. So when it comes to statements like that, Ronin, I would say depending on how closely Ki resembles these other energy systems, it's either fair or not fair to say. I mean, I know Ichigo has Ki since he's part Xeno. Didn't Jiraiya explain Genjutsu to Naruto at one point and explain how it worked, or am I misremembering? No, you're remembering exactly. Genjutsu stated to target nerves. Anything added to that is an assumption. Come on, Kuribo. You had 10 minutes. That's all you got. No bullshit. Hold up. You take 20 minutes and you come back talk about targeting nerves? Come on, bro. Stop it. All right. So expound on that. What nerves? What nerves are they talking about targeting? And that's even incorrect. Oh my God. I hate humans. I hate humans so badly. Let's read this. Oh my fucking God. I gotta do this shit, man. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. Not that one. Oh. Let's read this to fucking together. God damn. I really don't believe I gotta be doing this, especially with you, Kuribo. This is crazy. Right, Naruto? Genjutsu is something that works on your opponent's 5 senses. That sentence is a full stop. It does not mean that it works on your 5 senses first and then does something with your chakra. That sentence is a full stop. Genjutsu is something that works on your opponent's 5 senses. True. To control the chakra flowing through and linking their cranial nerves. He's telling us what it does, works on your senses, and then how it does it. Controls the chakra flowing through and linking your cranial nerves. I really hate that I have to break this down. I really hate that I have to break this down. It's actually annoying that I have to fucking do this. He's not saying what happens first is the Genjutsu works on your senses, and then we attack your nerves. That's not what's happening. He's explaining what takes place. Genjutsu is something that works on your opponent's 5 senses. What does it mean to work on them? It means it influences them. It manipulates them. How does it do that? To control the chakra flowing through and linking their cranial nerves. It shouldn't be that hard. It is a jutsu requiring a high level of intellect. And then what do you know about Genjutsu? Conveniently, every way to get out of a fucking Genjutsu, right? Since some of you know with Genjutsu, you must know exactly how to deal with Genjutsu. Right. If you're caught in a Genjutsu, you must try your best to stop your chakra flow. Why would stopping your chakra flow be necessary if it was only working on your nerves? If it was only working on your nerves, your hearing, your sight, your touching, why would stopping your chakra flow be necessary? Let's table that. While in Genjutsu, the chakra in your head, the chakra in his hair? Tay, is it the chakra in his hair or his head? The chakra in your head is controlled by your opponent. If you use more power to disrupt your chakra flow, you cancel the Genjutsu. Again, why would using more power to disrupt your chakra flow impact the Genjutsu? Wouldn't you just have to disrupt your senses? Really hate that I gotta do this shit, yo. This is actually crazy. His head! Oh, shit. Inside joke. What are the steps? If this is the entire debate, it's just based on it's not explicitly stated, then I'm calling argument from ignorance. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, perfect. Call, yeah, please do. Because here's the thing. I really don't like to debate with fallacies and really, unless it really gets to no limits fallacies, because that's kind of where I draw the line, right? I'm all for you having a different interpretation. If you can back it up, if you can actually provide an argument. If you're just going to say that's your assumption, it doesn't work that way, and you're not going to provide anything, then I have nothing else to do. In fact, the ball has been in your court for 3 days now, actually. The ball has been in your court for 3 days now, and you have yet to offer a different interpretation. You have yet to offer an actual valid rebuttal. You have yet to offer anything that would substantiate anything to the contrary. His head. If something has the effect of damaging your nervous system such that you begin to see illusions, then healing your nerves should inherently break the illusions. Yup. Nope, that's true. I'm gonna need you to call in one day. I'm gonna have a Zoom call one day, Kuribo, and I'm gonna give you the link, and you're gonna call in, explain this shit, and then stand on it. That's what I need from you. I need you to call in one day. I need this shit broken down by you. I need you to explain how chakra necessarily doesn't travel through the chakra network, because that's essentially what you'd have to defeat. Exactly, bro. This is your time while everyone is listening. You can tell us why we're all wrong. You haven't told us why we're wrong, right? What has been your answer so far? You said Genjutsu is stated to target nerves. Anything added, that is to an assumption. For the volition of no Sharingan, your gaze has to intersect with the gaze of your intended target to some degree. You need that direct action in the flow of chakra. You need that direct action in the flow of chakra. But the Mangekyo Sharingan allows me to sidestep all that a bit. I just have to look at my target's eyes and I can pour my chakra in. I can pour my chakra in. If he's pouring his chakra in, Kuribo, tell me, how the hell is it going to get to his cranial nerves? If he's pouring his chakra in, Kuribo, how is it going to travel to his cranial nerves? You know, the cranial nerves are in the brain. And you know the eyes are connected to the brain via the vagus nervous system, right? But conveniently, well, also, you know what else happens in the brain in Naruto? You know you have chakra eyes, like the Rinnegan and the Sharingan. You know those eyes are full of chakra? You know chakra gets released into the eyes to make the Sharingan that red hue, which tells us, even in that instance, that chakra is going from your eyes to the fucking brain, which also tells us that the circulatory exists between those 2 points. Like, bro. It's cool, because I'm going to break this one down. I'm going to have this part of the video as just a clip. Me going off, bro. Just me going off. Because this is sick. This is sickening. Sickening and embarrassing. Like, you know, you really are going against the canon right now. You're going against the canon, you're going against Jiraiya's words, and you're even going against what Shisui just fucking said. All because you don't want to acknowledge the truth about Genjutsu. But don't worry, because the next argument I get in with you, Kuribo, and it's up for interpretation, and I know better, I'm going to play your game. I'm going to play your game. I'm going to say, you're misinterpreting it. That's just theories. What? Oh, hold up. Hey, Kuribo, what's this? What's this, Kuribo? This couldn't be the chakra network linking to the brain in the eyes, could it? Is this the chakra network linking to the brain in the eyes? What could this be? These are also called the opening points, and if you press these pressure points accurately, you can stop or increase your opponent's chakra flow. Oh! Above the inner coil system are 361 pressure points called the chakra holes. So look, they don't only have a chakra circulatory system, they have 361 pressure points called chakra holes. You see this? This is an eye. This is an eye right here. This point goes from here and connects to the brain. I was about to curse just now. I was really about to curse. But you see this? Connects to the eye, goes to the brain via the chakra circulatory system that we've all been saying exists tonight, except for you, because somehow you don't accept the evidence from the manga anymore, which is strange to me. What's Lee say about this? What does Lee have to say about this? I'll explain. Like your veins that carry blood. You know blood is carried all throughout our body, Kuribo? Like your veins that carry blood, the inner coil system is spread out throughout the body. They're like branches that carry chakra to all parts of the body. Not some parts of the body, Tay. Not a little bit parts of the body, Tay. Not most parts of the body, Tay. Where do they carry chakra? Through all parts of the body. So it's like a chakra highway. Even an idiot like Naruto can understand it. Even an idiot like Naruto can understand what Rock Lee is saying about chakra and how it's similar to veins. Abstract One Smart gonna owe you some Dino Nuggies after this. My man's going off of One Smart. This is an Abstract exclusive. Facts. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for sticking around. I thought we would get a little bit more out of him tonight. It's cool. I get it. This was a lot of pressure. This can be really hard. I understand. No hate, Kuribo. No hate at all. When you actually find something to substantiate this, you can message me though, bro. But I'm going to go to bed. Hopefully I can get some fucking sleep and not be sick tomorrow. Thank you all guys for joining the stream. I fuck with y'all. Expect my rating. Oh, hold up. Everyone is trying to at me. Jiraiya said targeting the nerves control the internal system of the target. Doing so can affect the chakra flow, but that doesn't say Genjutsu travels the net. Oh my god. Oh god, man. That's not what Jiraiya said, bro. Let me read that again. He said, Jiraiya said, targeting the nerves control the internal system. To control the chakra flowing through and linking the cranial nerves. To control the chakra flowing through and linking the cranial nerves. What in the fuck are we talking about? To control the chakra flowing through and linking the cranial nerves. To control the chakra through and linking the cranial nerves. To control the chakra through and linking the cranial nerves. To control the chakra through and linking the cranial nerves. Not just any nerves. The cranial nerves. Let's read your reply again, Kuribo, because I'm really kind of fucked up here. Control the chakra. Jiraiya said, let's go to what Jiraiya said. Let's make sure, because I could be misinterpreting this. It's possible. It's possible. Jiraiya said, targeting the nerves control the internal system of the target. Doing so can affect the chakra flow, but that doesn't say Genjutsu travels the net. So we know the eyes are connected to the brain. You're saying cranial nerves like Naruto invented them. It's not the fact that Naruto invented the cranial nerves, Kuribo. It's the fact that the cranial nerves are connected to the chakra pathway. Why else would you be linking? Why else would, hold up. Yeah, why else would you need to control the chakra flowing through and linking them? Like, yes, obviously the Naruto verse didn't invent cranial nerves. What you're missing somehow is that these cranial nerves are actually a living thing in Naruto. Case closed. Case closed. I think we can end on that note. Control the chakra flowing through and linking. I might make that my new handle. Control the chakra flowing through and linking the cranial nerves. Control the chakra flowing through and linking the cranial nerves. Control the chakra. See, if you control the chakra and it's linking through the cranial nerves, you might link the cranial nerves with chakra. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's it. Hey, Mobley, Revenant, Amid Grid. Mobley, Tay, Chaos, Espada, I thank you all. Kuribo, you got some work to do. Kuribo, you got some work to do. The next time we have this conversation, I need some facts being thrown around. I don't need assumption. I don't need you're assuming. I need some facts being thrown around. Okay, hold up. Looks like Kuribo responded to me. Or is this old? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's old. Oh, yeah, that's old. All right. But okay. I think that's it. Yeah, I'll say this again. It's not that the fact that the cranial nerves are new. It's the fact that with them, they link chakra to your brain. It's the fact that your chakra network is also intertwined with your cranial nerves. The burden is on you, my good brother. Ab-stract, look up what Granochio also said when she and Team 7 encountered Itachi. How would I find that? How would I find that fast? Because I'm trying to get out of here now. Do I have to control the chakra flowing through and linking Kuribo's cranial nerves? Change. Alright. It's hot as shit in here, bro. Alright, Cranial. Chapter 252. Oh, why is it so hot in this room? It's probably because I'm sick. That's probably what it is. Because I have the air on, but I'm 252. Controlling the chakra flowing through and linking. What in the fuck is that? Unbelievable. All right. What did she say in relation to it? Is it like when they're you said encounter Itachi? Okay, so it has to be when they're encountering Itachi then. Where we at, Ronin? Can't find it. Is it ahead or is it back or ahead? Oh shit! Knocked over my mic. Oh. Okay, probably a few chapters ahead. All right. It might be around 257. They have to leave the village. Okay, here we go. Nobody look directly into his eyes. It's dangerous. Read his moves by watching his body and footwork. Itachi's Genjutsu is ocular Genjutsu. Basically, he seizes his target with his vision. You'll be okay so long as your eyes don't meet his. Excuse me. Unbelievable. Alright. It's not going to be easy. The Uchiha clan, I haven't gone up against the Sharingan in a long time. But you needn't be afraid. Several tactics can handle ocular jutsu. Well, what do we do? If it's 1-on-1, you definitely run. If it's 2-on-1, get his back. If it's 2-on-1, even if one falls under the Genjutsu, they can be released if the other gets behind the enemy and lands a hit. If that doesn't work, you can free your comrade by giving them a whack too. In other words, when you are two or more, one acts as a decoy. Then the others attack continuously from the Sharingan's blind spot. I get it. There's some old age and wisdom for you. Yeah, that's if you're using regular Sharingan, Kakashi sucking Itachi. Meanwhile, that jutsu requires a considerable amount of chakra, and it seems there's quite a risk to your eyes, Itachi. After only one fight, that's a pretty good analysis. Did I pass it, Ronin? I hope I didn't pass it. The fact Kasame's clones could take on 2 Chunin and a Jonin is actually retarded. Alright, I'll have to fight it another time, bro. I'm actually getting tired of shit.